I'm back. Obviously, this is the first time I'm streaming today. Well, technically, I mean, I was well after midnight last night, but whatever. Point is, I'm back again for today's stream. I've been out all day, and I've now had a chance to stream some more Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now, obviously, last night I finished Chapter 1 and I semi-started Chapter 2. So let's get back at it. And I started the game up half hour ago so I could basically get the Hand of Jeopardy, the Hand of Jeopardy, yeah, the prosthetic arm. And that's finished, so look. There it is, that's finished. I could start that one up now, but I want to wait till I got a bit more money. So let's go do this mission. And I want to do this mission because it's got the rocket control specialist, which is what I've been wanting for a while now, so let's go do it. What's the...
The agent that the CIA had working for them inside OKB-0 has gone missing. We've been given the job of finding and extracting him. The target learned of XOF's plans to use vocal cord parasites and had hidden himself with the CIA's Mujahideen allies. But following Skullface's death, the Soviets retook OKB-0 and all contact with the target was lost. He may have tried to go back to OKB-0, but even Langley isn't sure what's going on. After all, that's probably what they want to get out of the man once he's extracted. But we can't allow Langley to learn of the existence of the vocal cord parasites. That's why I want you to bring the target out, boss. Once we have him, we can... As for the reward, it's already in the hands of the cutout. All you have to do is get the job done. Just like always.
Alright, so there's a there's not a time limit so much, but you need to make sure that they don't get the gotta make sure that they don't get, I think it's the intel file. Or was that a different mission? Well, I suppose we'll find out in a minute. So you come with me like that. Oh, go back. Vehicle. Oh, I know what I was going to do. How's that look? I'll wear it for now. The hand obviously I want to get is the blast hand, and it somewhat matches the sneaking suit. Well, I don't mind wearing this one for a little 4-1 mission.
Find and extract the missing CIA agent. The target was laying low with the friendly Mujahideen during the vocal cord parasites incident. The man headed back to OKB-0 after the Soviets recaptured it. Check the target's VI on your iDroid.
Right. So yeah, so that's where I'm going. Right, I think that's where...
Be careful down there, boss.
think there's anything over there. Oh, quick look. So I want to go to that one over there. Don't think there's anything of any worth over here, but just in case. What's the mission say about electronic net specialist and a rocket control specialist? No, I don't think there's anything. Alright. Let's just head over to quiet quickly. Crashed into a tree. Oh boy, come on. Come on. Let's see if I can get some information out of one of these guys quickly. Yes, there's a prisoner over there. So I think that might be my rocket control guy. I know where that prisoner was anyway.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, my network's gone slow already. That's annoying. Okay. You're not the one I was thinking of, but hopefully the rocket control specialist is the other one.
Subject is in.
Oh, my leg's falling asleep.
Spit it out.
Doesn't seem to be anything of any real interest over there.
Roger that.
So, oh, come on, go up. What I'm just going to do, because my internet's going slow, I'm going to have to shut down my laptop for the moment. Bit annoying. Hello. I've got a few seconds to take that. Oh, do I have... Yeah. For a second I was thinking I thought... Go. Oh, I know where the guy is.
Fire at will. Fire.
The squad searching for the target. Now you just need to extract him. That's the target. Looks like we found him.
Help me!
Target extracted. Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
Fuck, I thought I would say disease cover. Oh, well, this will be interesting.
Cease cover fire!
Ah, that could be who I'm looking for. Don't need a whole thing, I just need... my cat meowing. If I don't let him in a minute, he'll keep doing that. Oh boy. I'm not careful, I end up de-equipping.
Speak.
Shit! You saw? You! You don't want you, I want this guy.
You gotta extract him.
Yes, you're on the floor.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Oh, cool. Come on, quiet. Why can't you cover me? Come on, cover me.
Cover me!
Понял. Внимание всем постам. Противники где-то прячутся. Найди их. Конец связи. 332, что случилось? Ответьте, 332.
Огонь! Огонь!
У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам.
Вражеский огонь!
Понял. Внимание всем постам. Противники где-то прячутся. Найди их. Конец связи.
Shit. There's a lot more people here than I thought there were.
Roger. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Come on. Full of sandstorm.
On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Yes.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break it.
Yeah.
Boss, the target filled us in on what's been going on. He betrayed the Soviets, passing information to Langley, but got scared after learning XOF used the vocal cord parasites. Then came feelings of guilt that his leak sent comrades to their deaths, and fear that America might deploy such a weapon itself. But in reality, XOF and Langley don't have a collaborative relationship, and Skullface was not working for America. Still, I can't blame the man for being afraid. After laying low with the Mujahideen, he tried to cut his ties with the US and return to the Soviet military. But along the way, someone came after him, and he was forced back into hiding. Could have been remnants of XOF looking to silence him. And you know the rest. He doesn't seem to know much about the parasites, but nevertheless, it'd be too dangerous to hand him over to Langley or the Soviets. We'll keep him here as originally planned.
Skip.
Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get back to Mother Base.
It's no Zeke, though. No, I suppose without Strange Love, there's no way to actually make another Zeke. Oh,
The battle gear is an armored weapon developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested. I'd like to assign a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid. Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
An hour and 12 minutes. And I can finally have my matching arm. What are my missions? Okay, so I don't really need to do those, that's fine. Obviously let's extract the AI pod. Got one ring puppets. Oh, I know. Well, I know which mission I should do. Not that one, but I probably will do that one at some point as well. That one.
Where are your friends?
That's pretty cool. Come on. Got about an hour and 12 minutes to kill before that arm is finished.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Now I can't remember, but does the Infinity Bandana affect the suppressors. I can't remember. I know, to be honest, I don't think I'll matter too much.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
What else did I get? No, that's not it. Hang on, where's the...
Where is she?
You mean quiet? In her cell, of course.
Why did you send her out with the boss on that mission?
She proved herself well enough, didn't she? The boss sure knows talent when he sees it.
That woman will never be one of us. She's targeting him.
Don't forget, we do owe her one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Remember what happened when she first got here? She shot down the aircraft Cypher sent after us. Not only that, she hit the cockpit. Who else could have done that? We're talking about a fighter jet traveling at Mach speed.
What's your point?
If she hadn't been there, the boss's chopper would be at the bottom of the ocean right now. Or it would have been followed right back to Mother Base. So let's say she does have some elaborate scheme in the works. If you want to catch her in the act, all we can do is sit back and wait. On the other hand, if she swears allegiance to the boss like our other Fulton recruits, he couldn't ask for a better partner.
She's got you fooled.
I have eyes on her. If she tries anything, she'll regret it. We lose nothing either way.
That wasn't what I was thinking of, but let's have a look.
You mentioned that the man on fire was crushed under Sahelanthropus in its hangar.
Yeah. He was caught under the wheels of its transport platform.
But his body wasn't found.
What?
We searched the area the moment we arrived, but there was no trace of him.
I wasn't hallucinating.
I know. I trust you on that. That means someone must have taken the body. But when I got there, everything was still as it was. Even Skullface hadn't been touched. I can't see a reason to sneak into a place like that and drag out the biggest, heaviest guy there.
What are you getting at?
The only option left is... he got up and walked away.
That platform ran him over.
Just ran him over.
You're saying that's not enough?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe not. He shrugs off bullets, even rocket strikes. There's no reason to think that would finish him. It seems ridiculous, but I'll start gathering eyewitness accounts just in case.
If you dig up anything concrete, I want to know.
You'll be the first, if I dig anything up. But I hope to hell I don't.
No kidding.
About this OKB-0 Emmerich was talking about. Its location and features match the citadel in the mountains northeast of the Soviet base camp. Built during the time of Alexander the Great, it was left in ruins following one of Genghis Khan's campaigns. Its occupants changed time and again due to war, and it was expanded on more than one occasion. Ultimately, it fell into the hands of the Soviet philosophers. The Soviet army was using it as the headquarters of its Afghan invasion force. But it would seem that Skullface's connections with the philosophers gave him license to develop Sahelanthropus there. And that's what Emmerich was doing at the place, before he got the axe. But OKB is a designation the Soviets use for weapon design bureaus. There's no way they'd have one of those in Afghanistan. And in principle, the numbers that follow OKB are always integers above 1. There is no 0. Perhaps this was a secret facility of the Soviet and Chinese philosophers dating back prior to World War II. Though it's more likely Skullface just picked a fake name that more or less fit the Soviets' pattern. He doesn't go there often, but he sure as hell won't miss this. They use the heliport on top of the tower for his visit.
Okay, so this is before the
Start
ending.
by heading for the heliport. Then wait for your chance to make contact with Skullface.
It seems Sahelanthropus' armor is made from depleted uranium. That offers some serious
Oh, this
protection.
is what I was looking for.
Skullface has finally burned out. The world is rid of his existence at last.
Was he still alive?
You could say that. But you could also say he'd been dead for decades.
What's that supposed to mean?
Biologically speaking, it's hard to say how much was his life.
Side effects from the treatment?
No, the primary effect. Keeping a dying host alive as long as possible. That is the whole point. But in the end, he grew too dependent on his children. As if he had any other way to keep on living. He first underwent parasite therapy before the Soviet Union became his home. His body was horribly burned. Fire washed across his thin young frame and stole his skin and his throat, even his lungs. Only through repeated therapies could the parasites keep him alive. Most of his life became something the parasites gave to him.
And then he lost the ability to die.
That is correct. The parasites, that is correct.
Oh.
The parasites live on past the host's death, still aiding cell composition. At that stage, there is no way to extract them from the host cells. There is no
Right, let's have a look at what the other development things I've got there.
Skullface's body would die. The only choice was to burn the whole thing. And his children, along with it. And I am one to talk. When my life is snuffed out, I expect you to treat my body the same way. And when I burn, I will truly be one with my children for the first time. You say there were 3 English vocal parasites.
According to Skullface, yeah.
Skullface had 2 of the English strain with him. You burned both of them.
There was an oil fire. I tossed him in.
So that just leaves 1. And you tell me Skullface said he used it.
He said it was very close to me.
Very close. One of your comrades. Or someone ordered to kill you. Or he could have been speaking metaphorically.
Metaphorically.
Close to your spirit. Close to your heart. Someone who either loves you or despises you.
The second one makes a long list.
Whichever it is, act with caution. Skullface implanted someone with the English language strain. Who it is irrelevant.
Why?
I tell you what Skullface really meant. Very close to you means you will be exposed. All the infected here have been given the Wolbachia. Even if the vocal cord parasites infect them now, they cannot reproduce. But if there's a different host among us, host to the English strain.
If that were the case, we'd see the symptoms.
What about the non-English speakers?
We have plenty of those, but the staff use English as a common language.
But if that someone has not spoken English yet, and begins to speak it now,
There'd be another outbreak.
the final mating pair of the English strain must be found immediately. Skullface is gone, but his threat still remains. On this base, do you see what the final mating pair is? With him dead, those parasites are the stain he wished to leave upon the world. His thirst for vengeance. In the flesh. Think. Does anyone here bear a grudge against you. Who would target you, specifically?
Quiet.
The ethnic cleansers that Code Talker mentioned, they weren't Skullface's true goal. All we have is circumstantial evidence, but here's my theory. It was Cypher who started developing the vocal cord parasites as bioweapons, parasitic weapons, and Africa was the testing ground for them. As Code Talker said, their purpose is the ethnic cleansing of only those who speak a particular language. So they could do a weapon of mass destruction to eradicate specific groups, races, ethnicities, or colonies by the language they speak. Or a kind of absolute language control. Or maybe a tool for those arrogant fools to build some misguided utopia. I can see plenty of uses for them. However, in practical terms, they wouldn't be as dangerous as you'd think. Counteracting the parasites is easy, after all. Cut them out of your throat to save your life, or just don't talk. That also prevents the infection from spreading. So if the international community were to find out about them, they'd no longer be the threat they were conceived to be. In which case, their targets would be limited to minority groups, as a deterrent or a terrorist tool. It's hard to imagine Cypher developing something like that as a main weapon for their arsenal. That leads me to think we've only tugged on one little thread in Cypher's grand tapestry. An obscure corner of their work, possibly forgotten altogether. In any case, things changed. When Skullface was forced to relocate to Africa and he saw that thread dangling. All the time he continued that research, he was secretly following his own agenda. The ethnic liberator parasites, his English language strain. Skullface said there were only 3 samples of the English language strain parasite, and I think we can believe him. Bringing his ethnic liberator's plan to fruition depended on creating an English version of the vocal cord parasites at all costs. But an English strain would have been useless to Cypher. Worse, it could have destroyed everything they'd built. It was the one type they couldn't allow. That means Skullface was forced to develop his English strain out of sight of Cypher's network. Naturally, he couldn't use the greenhouse facility Cypher had set up and filled with guinea pigs. Skullface must have found some secret place to create his precious few English parasites, hiding all evidence like a man cheating on his wife. Somewhere, an entirely standalone environment. And when his plan entered its final phase, he must have made the place disappear. Some little room, could be anywhere, but now nowhere at all. We'll never know where he did it, but to elude Cypher's surveillance, it couldn't have been big. I believe Skullface was telling the truth. There were only ever 3 samples of the English language strain. Why activate Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan? This is how Skullface wanted things to play out. The Soviet Union secretly develops a new type of nuclear weapon and successfully deploys it in Afghanistan. Revealing the existence of Sahelanthropus results in a return to the glory days of the Cold War. The threat it poses reignites the nuclear arms race between the world's major powers. The demand for nuclear weapons increases around the globe. What if you then introduced a nuclear weapon anyone could get their hands on? Non-nuclear nations, militant groups of all shapes and sizes, they'd all jump at the chance. Sahelanthropus was a marketing tool around the world. But I think it's safe before it got up and running. The world's intelligence agencies never did turn up anything conclusive on it. After all, Sahelanthropus vanished before word could spread. Everything that's happened is already a fading memory, never to join the pages of history. Except for Cypher.
So I might do those 2.
They'll already be working on something, quietly, beneath the surface. They'll use the pieces of data scraped together from this incident
Yeah, okay, let's
to
do
build
this
their own
too.
bipedal weapon. It'll
So,
take them a
I
long
want
time to complete it,
the-
but for now, the greed sector have found their new life's work. We'll have to be ready too.
Let me think. So that's the Jackal, okay. Now I don't want you to actually kill the guy I'm looking for, so that'll have to do. It's got about an hour till my new prosthetic hand is ready. So let's do some side missions. I don't think the story will continue until I go pick up the AI, so I've got plenty of time. I think. I assume it doesn't. But I don't know as a matter of fact. I think the guy I'm looking for might have stealth camo. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember one of the Wandering Base members had stealth camo. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, cool. Oh, I can't do it until I get back. So. I see him.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
On target. Oh, he does have stealth camo. Well, at least he didn't shoot me, I suppose. But I lost him. Shit.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, I just don't get through that way. Let's have a look. There's obviously no way up with the car, so I'm looking for those. Might as well listen to what they were saying.
I just received word from the R&D team and the transport team out of Afghanistan. They finished installing Sahelanthropus on the base. It's ours now.
All right. Don't let any of the staff touch that thing. Especially Emmerich.
Of course. That guy's crush on Sahelanthropus is beyond a joke. Guess he really wants to see his tech stand on its own two legs this time.
That's not gonna happen.
I know it. So you've got no plans to make it operational again?
Damn right.
Boss, I want to hear it straight from you.
Hear what?
What the hell do you want with that thing? The drive is busted. It's not like it has a nuke on board. Even if the metallic archaea could turn it into a nuclear weapon, all it can do is self-destruct. Sahelanthropus just isn't a weapon anymore. It'll draw unwanted attention without even being a deterrent.
I know.
The weapons development strut sank 2 feet under that thing's weight. That's 1 year's drop in a single night. We've started on reinforcing the strut, but there's no guarantee it'll hold up if a storm hits.
I know that too.
Boss, why keep it?
It's a mark. Us Diamond Dogs, we don't have a country to call home. That means we have no past, nothing to prove that we lived. Every one of us threw it all away when we came here. Sahelanthropus is a symbol to show that the likes of us brought at least one crisis to its end.
A mark in history. So we can't just fade away.
It's of no practical use to us. But we still need it.
A symbol of what we've done. I'm glad I sounded you out on this. Snake, on behalf of all of us, I want to thank you.
I don't need gratitude. I need security. Keep Emmerich away from that thing.
Roger that.
And maybe the kids. Especially the kids.
Why activate Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan? This is how Skullface wanted things to play out. The Soviet Union secretly develops a new type of nuclear weapon and successfully deploys it in Afghanistan. Revealing the existence of Sahelanthropus results in a return to the glory days of the Cold War. The threat
I've listened to this already.
reignites the nuclear arms race between the world's major powers. The demand for nuclear weapons increases around the globe. What if you then introduced a nuclear weapon anyone could get their hands on? Non-nuclear nations, militant groups of all shapes and sizes, they'd all jump at the chance. Sahelanthropus was a marketing tool to sell nukes all around the world. But I think it's safe to say that plan was stamped out before it got up and running.
Jesus.
Intelligence agencies never did turn up anything conclusive on it. After all, Sahelanthropus vanished before word could spread. Everything that's happened is already a fading memory, never to join the pages of history. Except for Cypher. Cypher won't forget. They'll already be working on something quietly beneath the surface. They'll use the pieces of data scraped together from this incident to build their own bipedal weapon. It'll take them a long time to complete it, but for now, the Greed sector have found their new life's work. We'll have to be ready too.
Shit. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong gun. Fuck.
Quiet.
There we go. What else? I wanted something else. Oh no, I didn't want something else. I wanted to check the development for this. "34 minutes, okay, not bad." Screw it, I'm just gonna walk it. I say walk. I'm technically running, obviously. Come on.
Hey, you okay? Come on!
Oh, I can hear Snake here. Well, I guess I haven't been to this one area before now.
You gotta extract him.
Whilst I think about it, let's have a look at this. Okay, so those have got... Oh, okay. So it's just lost... Yeah, okay, so I was on the last two of those. That's fine. Double done each of those. Well, I can get the parts easily enough anyway if I felt like doing that. The command platform requires a hell of a lot of money, so I'm in no hurry for those. Is there any other cassette tapes I want to listen to?
Hewitt's dug up some interesting facts about our skull-faced friend. 9 years ago, he was exiled to South Africa, stripped of political power. The upshot's that he ceased being a serious threat, in Cypher's eyes anyway. They eased up on surveillance, giving him an opening to establish his own military unit, one that answered to his will alone. Those men likely had no idea their orders were coming from Skullface. They probably didn't even know the organization was a part of Cypher at all. Anyway, it was in South Africa where he found renewed interest in parasites. And when he discovered the vocal cord parasites, he began to make his plan. Wipe the English language out of existence. Free the world, not by taking men's lives, but by taking their tongues. In his eyes, the greatest symbiotic parasite the world's ever known isn't microbial. It's linguistic. Words are what keeps civilization, our world, alive.
There was something Skullface said. America is made up of many peoples, but those peoples never mix. Quite so. One nation home to hundreds of different ethnic groups, many of whom stick to their respective living areas, little colonies, not interacting with other groups, going out of their way to avoid one another, their land, organizations, relationships. Thus, the United States of America is no melting pot. It is more of a salad bowl. It is not made up from one people, but for its minorities to function in society, a common ground is needed. Language. Even if the country is not one. No, because it's not one, a lingua franca is necessary. English. American hegemonism was born from the illusion that English could unite diverse ethnicities. In taking in people from around the globe, America became a microcosm of it. Now the boundaries between it and the rest of the world have become blurred. However different our neighbors may be, English enables us to create symbiotic relationships with each other. If English can bring unacquainted neighbors together in America, this should hold true for the world. This salad bowl that is the world can also become one.
Okay, that's fine. I thought there might be something else I hadn't listened to. Well, there's plenty of things I haven't listened to yet, but... That's hard. 64% success probability. Alright, I'll give it a try. Apparently those weren't the jackals then.
Fire! 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 Begin cover fire.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, okay. Not sure what that is, but I've got it. Ah,
That's the
guess
target.
right. Oh, good. Let us build that now. 2 hours. That's fine. Basically, they'll be ready for my next stream at some point. What about... ...17 more minutes. Anything else worth doing here? Unlucky dogs over there. So that one's over there, that's the unlucky dog. And that one's over here, which is the armoured vehicle.
Ceasefire!
Oh. I might just get a helicopter out of that's that other mission. I'll complete this one, take a helicopter out and see where I am with the arm. If I've only got a few minutes, I'll wait for them and then I'll go rescue the intel member or whoever it is. Not intel member, but the 2 prisoners over here.
Shit. Down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Forward it up. Oh, there's a prisoner over there. Oh no, someone's sleeping, of course. Yeah, because you go to sleep at night, unlike me.
will.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Cease cover fire.
Yeah, I might as well just get the helicopter over there. Actually, before I do that, how much time's left on this? .5 minutes, so yes, I'll definitely wait whilst I'm on the helicopter. Helicopter. Pick up.
Roger.
men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings, and we affirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's, hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a 5-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we Dinne have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. Your people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you ask for hamburgers.
We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Don't worry. I do too. All right then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
Oh, I'm definitely over full. I could do it. I do have the money. That's fine, I'll just leave it as it is, that one. Customize. Not that I ever use you. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of... Cancel that. Oh. Helicopter. What do I need for that last set of armour? Money. Okay. Okay. There we go. It somewhat matches with the rest of the outfit design. I realise I should pick equipment that's good for me rather than, oh, it looks right. Right. Oh, okay. So. I mean, I don't usually use the arm attachments as it is, apart from the, well, the ones that are automatically used and the sonar. Oh, it's a gunship.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh, whoops. I just wanted to quickly make sure that I wasn't... Yeah, okay, that's fine, that should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. I was just making sure my horn essentially hadn't grown too much. Because obviously, if you do enough, well, essentially what is called demon points, so you don't actually know how many you have, you obviously become more or less permanently bloody. And I don't want to be permanently bloody, so let's avoid that, shall we? Whoa! Oh, for goodness sake. Let's just walk.
You okay?
Subject is in.
Oh, the other one's over there. Which I can get from... How did you end up all the way over there? Oh, I thought there was going to be a way through here. I'm not entirely sure.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
Shit!
Roger.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Time is it? It's exactly one in the morning here, so I might stop in a minute. Oh, okay. It's that cutscene already. So I'm just gonna leave it to play for a minute then.
Stay back. It's too dangerous. Hey. Back up, kid. I said no. You have to stay back. Some things can't be helped. Back to your quarters. What's going on?
Shabani. Mayaka 9 Kingo ya. Shabani.
It's down there. Hey, the tank at the bottom is filled with chlorine disinfectant. One whiff and you'll suffocate. Don't even.
How could you let it fall down there anyway?
Go down there, and it is over. Boss! Hey! Listen to me! There is no way to recover the body.
What kind of stunt was that? Trying to panic us?
See, this would be the moment I'd be like, you know what, we're going to stop torturing her for information, because that would be enough to make me go, you know what, I don't think she's trying to kill us. Sort of.
Look. Here.
Of course, that means I can't take quiet out for a little bit.
Boss, welcome home.
No, it's got the suppressor's on it.
Thank you for stopping the infection, boss.
Oh, Snake! What is it, Snake? Gallo Pinto! Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make it. She picked it up so fast. I was really surprised. I guess Parisians have cooking in the blood. Are Cecile and Amanda doing okay? I wonder why they haven't visited. I am so tired. I will just lie here a while.
So, as if putting me on stage to sing was not enough, Miller even expected me to write the lyrics. He even said he had thought of the title already. Love Deterrence. As if he had done the hard part. Deterrence, love, deterrence? Deterrence is... It is when nuclear weapons prevent war, right? I do not see how love fits in. But it was too late to complain, so I just sat and listened to the tape of Miller's backing guitar and the professor's melody over and over again. I guess the melody is more Professor Galvez's creation than Miller's, but on the whole, I think it is actually a good song. First, it goes for your heart with a sorrowful opening, but then you feel revitalized as the song goes on. Miller grew up in post-war Japan. Maybe that is why the song has that kind of balance. Long ago, I heard some Japanese music called enka, I think. It sounded this way, but I wonder why it has to sound sad in the first place. Miller called it love deterrence, Doesn't that mean he had a love song in mind? All I see as Miller and women is the way he fools around with a lot of them at once. But maybe he has had his heart broken too. And what about me? I found myself thinking about Chico and Snake as well. I know Chico has a crush on me. So naturally he should come to mind. But why Snake? He saved me, and I feel indebted to him. But I thought that was all he meant to me. Why does my heart flutter when I think of him? It is embarrassing to be unable to control these emotions. There has to be a way to suppress it, to forget it. But maybe that is what love deterrence is. With that thought in mind, I went to my desk and began to write and write. Just 3 days left until Peace Day.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Have a look at the missions, side missions quickly. You should be able to find those mines for me, boy. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely will be making this the last thing and then ending the stream. Good boy.
Good dog.
He's a good boy for finding these mines. This should be fine. That was not my fault. I mean, you guys clearly placed those mines.
Get him.
About 3 left. Yep. You're not under attack, you stupid ass. It could be if you keep this up.
Attack!
Good boy.
go! Good dog.
They're mercenaries belonging to Rogue Coyote. Not so much a corporation as a mixed bag of hired guns working together under a single banner. They cut their teeth in the British and Rhodesian SAS, the Sea-Loo Scouts, 32 Battalion. So they've seen plenty of action. Don't take any chances with them.
Good dog.
Roger.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Hey.
Warning.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah. I remember now. If you get 100%, you customize the dog. The dog. Let's have a look. Let's have make you look like a fox. Now you have an artificial eye. Aww. Not that it really matters, but we'll just see if I can. I'm not actually planning to do the mission, I just want to see if... Yeah, I can. Oh, I do have blood on me, okay. Select character. And just like that, boom, you're back. And blood is not on me anymore. But anyway guys, I'm going to end the stream now and I will be back sometime tomorrow. Technically today I suppose. But for now, I will see you later.